Okay, what the heck? Okay. Interesting. Hello, Dumpling. Post. 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 Share. Ooh. Okay. It's only meows. Let's see if everything's going on. Do I have a stream going? Yes, I still have a stream going. Yay. That's good to know. Yes, that's girl's butt. Yes, baby girl. Hey, it's back to normal. Yay. See, there's baby girl. Jasper's right over here. You can't see him. I think if I take off... Nope, you still can't see him. Sorry. So, yeah. Yes, see, baby girl. Woo. Yeah, it's back to being normal. Yay. Okay. Yeah, we got girl here right now. No, you cannot have that. Ah, she remembered. She remembered. Hi, baby. So that's 7, 6. Okay. 8. Okay. She forgot last week. Oops. Oh, you're okay. You're getting only meows. Don't complain. Jasper just went, why are you petting me? So I don't know when I'm going to start the bullet journal. We'll just see how long this lasts. And by the way, yes, Mary's sleeping. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know where Romeo's at. Jasper is laying way over here, so you don't get to see him. And this one, I don't know what crawled up her butt. She decided, oh, I've got to be here. I'm like, okay. So, and she's pushing her brother. It's hilarious. This is the typical day. All right, there's the ad. I don't know where Roro's at, and I can't yell because Mary is sleeping. I think I would know where he's at. You go find Roro for me? Hmm? Could you go find Roro for me? No. We'll see how long this lasts. This one. She thinks she's a parrot sometimes. And so she got on this side of the, and just plop. And I'm like, I'm here. For how long, I don't know. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Did a belly. Did I get a belly? I guess I do not know where I'm... How are you doing? Hi, Jasper. Just okay? Here's my... Yeah, by the way, you missed last Discord hangout. No, will you not? No, no. You and your brother. Cozy made it, though. Okay, you're going to clean your brother now. Bless you. Why is it changing colors? Okay, that's just weird. Now you've made him dirty. Yeah, that's Jasper. You're going to clean him. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's going to be a long one. You're still cleaning your brother. You look pitiful. You do. You look pitiful. You finished cleaning your brother? Just a little bit of stuff away, baby. I kind of figured you don't want to be laying on those. Yeah, hi, sweetie. That would. But why would you make it easy for yourself? All right, let's see how long this is going to last. And we are doing some really You're doing the only meows, all right. And you can see Jasper's tail sometimes. Okay, you're gonna lay there? All right, sweetie. Whoa. So, do you think no. You think I could do a stream? I really need to work on the bullet journal. I keep daring her. Come here. No, I know you don't like your eyes being messed with, but you gotta have your clean eyes. Okay. And back to cleaning Jasper. Telling you, this household's crazy. All right. Okay. We are done with the only meows, right? 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 Only meows is done. You're not really cleaning his tail as much as you're making a mess. Jasper's like, I'm done. Will you leave my tail alone? All right. Go find go find Rum Rum. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can work on the bullet journal. Okay. So let's see here. I've added a few things here. Next Discord hangout is the Saturday, the 19th. You will definitely not make the last one, which is Wednesday. Because that's at 6 p.m. my time. Alright. So I marked those. So this is 12, this is 12. Okay, gotcha. Alright. So at least... There's that. Okay, good. Question is, how far down am I going to go? Good question. Good question. Okay. Do you know what you're doing, baby girl? By the way, how's the job search going? Bye, Jasper. There you go. Okay. Voila. All right. That's awesome. All right. I think what I'm going to do is do goals each month and expand it more, hopefully. That's what my plan is, if I manage to do it. All right. So, ouch. That was dumb. Okay. All right. So, okay. Hi, Mr. Jasper. You're back. Yes, it is Mr. Jasper. Oops, went a little too far. Oh well. That's okay. That is a-okay. Oh. Okay. There's that. Okay. All right. Oops. I didn't realize I left that open. Okay. So. There we go. There goes those parts. All right. Okay, let's get some cat stickers up. Do 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 do. Okay, what just kicked up? Is that part there? Okay, those stickers are going to be all over the place in a few. Ah. All right. Last but not least. So how's your bullet journal coming along? Up. What popped up? Well, yeah, I'm streaming now. Yay. Hello. All right. Everybody's doing pretty good. Okay, good. Whew. Hello. Da, 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 da. Well, how's it going? Are you enjoying it still? Are you coming up with newer ideas? You know, things like that. Wait, put that one there. Put that one there. Oop. Nope, I have to put that one there. And this one here. There we go. And plus, you've got a traveling journal. What other ones do you have? What other journals do you have? I know you have your everyday one, and you've got your traveling one. Trying to keep this all in my head, which is almost impossible. There better be a sticker. I'm gonna be pissed. Ah, here we go. There we go. Jasper, are you gonna be okay, babe? Okay. There's that. Um, I don't know what weeklies you do, so I can't really spread on that. And I mean, so that's one thing. The second thing is instead of three gratitude, maybe at least one. Because yes, three sometimes hard. And if you can't think of something gratitude, think of something that you accomplished today that you were proud of. That could be one of the three things. So you kind of combined with gratitude as well as accomplishments. So that way you see something. Because I'm figuring the reason why you're doing the daily basis is to go, yay, I did something. Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling this go constantly off. Yes, it is. Damn. Okay. All right. So let me put this on mute for a bit. Put it on for an hour. Okay. Sorry, my Discord's going off. I joined something for this coming week. It starts tomorrow, and it's junk journaling. So I'm like, it was weird that I was the first one to join their Discord. Oh, all right. Where is it? Not that one. There it is. Would that help with your 3 daily things? Hmm. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Kind of a collections kind of deal. What do they call this? I've just started noticing something about they're doing notebooks, and it's like you collect everything in there. I'm like, okay. It's like, all right. Okay. Glad that helped. All right. So the one. Okay. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's just 8 on this one. Okay, so. All right. Poor Jasper. Turn those up. Okay. All right. So. Hey, there we go. Right. There are those. Okay. All right. Start with the red. Okay, there goes that part. Get a green. Joy. Not even. I'm hoping to do a stream on Tuesday. Yeah, keyword hoping. All right. I knew I wasn't going to do one on this past Tuesday because of the fact I was staying up 24 hours on Monday. And I was like, yeah, that ain't going to happen. I'm going to be sleeping in. So. Okay, and then we have this, which is I don't think I have anything else this week. Yeah, this week is pretty much tame. Okay, I do have the club. Book club at 6 that day. All right. Oh, I have class. 12 and 13. So it's the weekend. So we have this. It is Right, so there's that. So I've classed those. I have that little bit there. All right. Start of junk journaling. See if I can get the name of this correctly so I don't screw this up. And it is A to Z junk journaling. The first live I'm going to miss because I'll be at book club. So that's going to suck. But, you know, hey, things happen. Things happen. All right. All right. So, all right. I think I'm going to be putting up vote. Okay. I'll have a video for Monday and Wednesday. Okay. Coffee, please. All right. Okay. Doing that right now. Oh. And we've done all that. Okay, cool. All right. So. Okay. So, let's see here. What else? What else? What else? All right. Trying to figure out what else I'm going to put in the weekly that makes sense. All right. Let's see here. We have this. We have this. Okay. So. All right. Okay. Okay. I do not know how much of this I'll get. Hello. How are you, Mr. Jasper? No Romeo yet. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 There's the note area. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what else? Because I need to keep this looking at it. So far so good. So far, up. All right. So far, the only thing that I did this week for my goals was the journal every day. I haven't got to half of the month, so I can't really see how many 10,000 plus steps. But I only had one day that was under 10,000 steps, so that's not too bad. So I'll be able to make 10,000 steps today. So, and I might pull a class today to end out the week. All right. That might work, right? All right. What else? What else I got to look at this? Okay. All right. Little to-dos. Pretty much. I think that'll work. Right. Okay. Think we're good. And by the way, these are very sparkly. Both sides are. All right, so yep, they all sparkle. They all sparkle. See, I didn't realize that they were going to sparkle this much when I got them. It was from Amazon, and I'm like, oh, okay. We have sparkles. Joy. Oh. Okay. So weird. Now it's doing one thing. The little thing here. Last week, the sucker never showed up. The week before that, and every week prior to that, it seems like your response would be doubled, or my response would be doubled. Whoever typed in the chat box. I'm so glad that stopped. Because that was annoying. Alright, so my major things are scripture, pull a card, reading, journal, bank, home, daisy yellow, which I have not touched, and meditation. Sad but true. So it was quite an interesting, you know. Cozy and I were talking about next year what we were going to do for bullet journals. I was talking and saying that I might reduce from a B5 down to one. Excuse me. Of course, the sinuses are crap starting up. And I did calculations, and I'm like, if I did an A5, I have a funny feeling a lot of it would be, instead of 4 pages, I would be dealing with 6 pages. And that would be very hard to do. And if I halved it, and if I did it correctly, especially the monthly part, because I'm counting the monthly as if these will fit on the A5 size, these trackers, that they'll fit, and I just need that. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages for monthlies. I'd have to have an A5 that had 192 pages, at least, if I was going to split it in 2. Then there was talk about, why not a square? I do have a square. Yeah. Because if I did it, not knowing what the A5 would be, yeah, that would be a lot. And I'm sitting there going, I don't know. Because I look at this. This is the journal. that I'm using, and it's an A5. And I did some of the Dutch doors in here. And as you see, though, the thing would be that it just depends, you know, and that's the biggest thing, is that I don't know. There was mention, reading one, doing a square. It is wider than the A5, but the A5 is a little bit taller. But still, I've got the space. It's not as tall, but the width is here. So there's possibilities. Very much possibilities on that. So, but this just right now talk. I don't know if I will go further. I do know that watercolor will not go into this. If I'm to do a watercolor thing anymore, I want to do it in something that would do better than the other one. Yeah, the width makes the height difference. Yes, definitely. So my thing is, okay, that's the case. You know, I could do squares. And with that, it would just be another 4-page. So I would just need 140 pages per journal, because it would be half the year like I did this one, you know. So, and they got square ones, so I could do that. We'll just have to see. So I have been looking at it, did some figuring, trying to do some calculations, going, okay, what do I really want to do, ... and take it from there. So, you know, like I said, just playing a little bit, seeing what I think about it. I won't really get into it until probably October. Was that when I... Ooh. Good dang question. Let's see something here real quick. YouTube. I had a planner, the thing, but when did I post it? Okay, what was this? Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. There we go. Looking right now, and okay, that was published November 27th, 2024. Okay. On my 25 lineup. Gotta walk. So, there's a possibility I will be, like I said, I'll probably, September is when I really will start really looking into it and judging it from there to see, am I going to change from a B5 to a different size? And I'm thinking I am, but I'm not absolute yet. So, that's going to be interesting. Okay, I can sit. That went buzzed. Hey. So, yeah. And I showed up my lineup there. Not much is going to change. I think, well, I haven't been using this much, but I have a feeling I'm going to stay in here for my reading journal for next year. This will change because all I have left is this amount. So I'll finish this before this year is over. I will change this one because this one goes, this is my pull-a card, and it ends here. So that will be that. The scripture, I'm not sure because I already have 2024 in here and this is 2025 and I'm right here. So this is all I have left. So I don't know if I will continue in this book or have to get a new one for scripture. But at least I know I can put at least 2 years in. Because I don't think this is going to be finished this year. And of course my morning pages. Which I'm doing, you know, I decided to go the bigger route. And of course, this is all I've used so far, and I have all this. And I'm not doing a full page. I'm doing whatever I feel in that morning that I need to get out of my head. That's all I'm doing. And so that's pretty cool. So that is going to be used next year. So I'm going to keep this. Like I said, it's a possibility I'm going to put 26 in this, maybe? Maybe. This one's definitely going to change. And then, of course, this is going to change before the year's up. If I do what I'm supposed to do, which is plan right every day. And of course, I think this is going to, because I'm doing it a little differently, I'm doing that. My reading journal will probably stay in that. So, all in all, you know, I've pretty much got everything. Now, there is, do you watch my social media plan with me's, Dumpling? I don't know if you do or not. Did I lose Dumpling? Doing that because hey, at least I'm honest. I'm using this from Bailey J, and this is what I am writing, and that's how I'm keeping notes and everything. I've got, see here, this has become a little stuff in here for notes. I've got things all over the place. So it's like, okay. I asked if you watch my social media, these here. I was curious if you've watched these, because this is the Planner Envy kits. And just recently, I seen that they increased it. Holy crap, did they increase it? And I'm like, I'm like, okay, because this has been my social media planner, my happy planner. So I'm like, if they change, I'm going to be sitting there doing probably either continuing this with the social media, or because I get Planner Envy and I've been using their kits for all my stuff except for my birthday week. Okay, we're going to snooze this because I'll be off. And so for this to be, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, so It's going to be an interesting time for me. Because I don't know what's going to happen. Because I've been grandfathered into a certain amount for my subscription. And if it increases, I might cancel. Because they're just not for the price. Sorry. I'll be honest, I wouldn't do it for the price. And sad part about it is that they're taking away the free shipping on a month to month. You would now start paying shipping. So I'm like, nope. So I'm not really too keen on it. And I'm a little concerned. So we'll see. We'll see if it changes. This is the month we'll find out. And if it is, I'll be telling them. So, gotta go. So, but that'll be one subscription out of mine. It'd be interesting to see what I could come up with. But yeah, so. Yeah, I'm right now messing with a lot of stuff, and I showed Cozy some notebooks I got for one for an art journal and one for I'm not sure if I'm going to do writing or what. It's a dot grid. These little two things. You might have seen them because I had them propping this up. This is actually, it shows purple this time. So weird. When I was talking to Cozy, it showed up blue, and I said, no, this is purple, and it's got graph. So I'm going to use this as my art journal. And then this one, I think I'm going to use as lettering. Help me with lettering. I think that's how I'm going to do it. But yeah, let's start some art journaling and whatnot. Maybe this will also be a junk journal. Yeah, so I'm like, it's purple. Luckily, this time it looks a lot more purple than it did when I was talking to Cozy. Cozy, it looked blue. It looked absolutely blue. And I'm going, it's not blue, it's purple. And I do believe it actually does come up a little bit more better off purple than it did Cozy's. I know. I was like, graph paper. Cool. I don't think this is very heavy, but I'm thinking this is gonna be fun. Just have some fun with it. So of course this is the week. I'm using my notes. I'm using this. I'm trying to remember to look at my goals this month. I'm going to try this half of the year. I'm going to try and do a lot more goals per month. Work on certain things, and then hopefully start incorporating them and getting them more and more into this. So I figured, okay, we'll use the notes this time, because I said I need to use the notes because I hadn't been using it. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to see how well this goes. And hopefully it'll go well. Like I said, I'm still crunching numbers and whatnot for that and seeing how well that goes. So it'd be interesting to see how well next year will go. I will keep, this is the collection one. This one's not changing. So this will be my collections, and I'll start 2026 somewhere over here. Whatever. So with that, I'm done. And of course, I know you said you had no question. You love the layout with your comment and no concerns. So with that being said, anybody watching on YouTube, please like the video. Hey, no problem. Like I said, I'll still start talking a little more and maybe incorporate that a little bit more of where my head is with the next year. Because this is about time when you start going, okay, what's working, what isn't working. And right now, I'm enjoying having the Dutch doors and the creativity of it and playing with it to see what I can come up with. So I'm enjoying this. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like was the watercolors. I wasn't happy with those. But this isn't watercolor paper. So thank you all for coming. Appreciate the raid, Dumpling. And until next time, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day.